what's up guys? So today we will be making this really cute Halloween wreath with items from the dollar store. What you will need: a lot of Deco mesh, of course. I have black, white, orange, and then this really pretty striped black, white, and orange. But you can use whatever colors you choose. A wreath ring, some chenille stems, scissors, or a rotary cutter. Alright, let's get started. The first thing we are going to do is place our chenille stems on the ring. I have already cut my chenille stems in half. You can keep them as full chenille stems if you'd like, but I just figured I'd get better use out of them cutting them in half. You're going to take your chenille stem, and again, there are several ways to do this. The way I like to do it is 2 on the outer ring, 1 on the inner ring, and then 2 on the inner ring, 1 on the outer ring. And I just keep alternating all the way around. So it'll be 2, 1, 2, 1. So I'm just going to take a chenille stem, bring it around the second ring, and twist it 1 time. And then another. Twist it. So that's 2 on the inner ring, and I'll place 1 on the outer ring. And just twist it. Just like that. So for the next section, since I have 2 on the inner, 1 on the outer, I'll have 1 on the inner, 2 on the outer. Now we're going to start placing the Deco mesh. Alright, so I have them layered just like this. And I'm just going to pick a random spot on the outer ring. Gather it like this. And I want the sides to curl in to help facilitate nice, pretty poofs. And I'm just going to place it down and twist it 2 times. And then we're going to come around to the next stem. I'm going to pull a nice poof. And we're going to place it down and twist it 2 times. Just like that. And don't worry if it moves a little. The more we place, the more sturdy it becomes. Alright, so this is what it's looking like. First loop. I'm going to do this all the way around. I'm going to try to keep the loops similar in size, but if they're not exactly the same, it's no big deal. Alright, I'm going to finish up the outer ring, and then we will move to the inner ring. So, see, this is the last one. This is the first one. I don't want to leave it like this, so I'm going to make 1 more loop to connect the first to the last. And when I do that, I'm going to untwist this chenille stem. And then I'm going to twist it back. Just like that. So now I have loops all the way around the outer ring. So you have 2 options moving towards the inner ring. You can continue with the Deco mesh that you have and go around to the inner ring, or you can cut it off here and start over on the inner ring. Since I have a nice amount, I think I'm going to try to just keep going. Just pull and make another loop, but now you're going to loop it to the inner chenille stem. And then you just continue on like you did the outer ring. And I am at the end of my rolls, so I'm just going to cut and just tuck that away. And then I need to get 2 more rows and continue on. And again, you just start it just like we did at the beginning. Scrunch it all together. Unravel the last chenille stem that you just placed. Place the deco mesh down and twist it 2 times. Make sure you unravel because you don't want it to get too tall. Alright, so again, we're just going to cut. Now you see we have a nice poofy wreath. Again, some people like to leave it like this, but since it's double layered, you can definitely pull it apart like that to show the different colors. I actually think this time I'm going to keep it layered. Now you can change your mind later when you get to the end and you're like, oh, I think it'll look better, you know, separated. Then you still have the option of separating it once you get to the end. But for now, I'm going to leave it like this. Now we're going to start adding the extra deco mesh to each of the chenille stems, just for a little extra volume and decoration. Okay, so I have the deco mesh and I cut an entire roll of white and orange, and then I used what was left of the stripe and the black, and I cut them all into 8-inch long pieces. Now, of course, I don't have as much of the stripe and black as I have with the orange and white. So I'm not necessarily going to have all 4 in each chenille stem, but I just wanted to use the extra that I had since I had it. So again, it just depends on how big your loops are, how large your wreath ring is to determine how much deco mesh you will need, but it's always better safe than sorry. So make sure you have an extra roll or 2 on hand when you're making your wreath, just to make sure you don't run out before you're done. So you can roll it into a curl like that and place it, or you can roll it at a diagonal, which is a little bit longer, and place it. Or you can do a mixture of both. I personally love having a mixture of both, and I kind of alternate the colors, so I don't always roll the orange and I don't always curl the white. I just mix it up with each chenille stem. And again, I'll place these 2 colors in randomly because I don't, like I said, I don't have as much as I have of the orange and white. So I'm just going to kind of feel it and see how it looks as we go along. So, but for the first one, I'm definitely going to use all 4. I did a pointed, a curl, a pointed, a curl. And I'm just going to scrunch it just like that. Find a chenille stem and place it down. And twist it a couple of times. And then you can adjust it. And I try not to put 2 of the same colors on top beside each other. So I wouldn't put a black and a black, or I wouldn't put an orange and an orange. So I kind of like to mix it up because that just makes it look so much better. Again, don't forget, you can spike all of them if you'd like. You can curl all of them if you'd like. You can use one color if you'd like. You can do it exactly the way that you prefer. It's completely up to you. So that's what it's looking like. So cute and adorable. Alright, I'm going to get them all placed and I will show you the finished product. And I cut the chenille stems in half, so not much is showing, but if you do have a little excess showing, just tuck it underneath. But you can't really see it. And then just maneuver, adjust it, manipulate it as necessary. It looks so cute and poofy. And again, you can definitely add a sign to the center, or maybe a sign that says like boo or happy Halloween or something cute. But I just thought this looked so adorable by itself, so I just wanted to leave it like this. But definitely use your imagination, personalize it to fit whatever theme or party you need it for. Even if you want to add something onto the Chanel stems, you can definitely do that, or add like spiders or spider webs, whatever you want. Have fun with it, make it your own. But this entire wreath cost less than $10, and everything was purchased at the dollar store.